Hi, hello, what's up? What it do? Welcome down my little rabbit hole on the internet. This is K&M Witchery, and I am Kat Nicoletta Monroe, for those of you who may not know, because now you know. We are going to watch Tarot. It is a spooky movie. I personally love my thrillers. I love my horror movies. Actually, I kind of love all kinds of movies, but I don't know, there's something about the spooks that just gets me going. So that's exactly what it is that we're going to do. We are occasionally going to watch a horror movie together. So if you're interested in this type of content, I do hope that you drop a like and of course subscribe, join the tribe, because alongside all of this really fun metaphysical and spiritual based content, we're also just gonna enjoy watching some movies together. Why not? You know, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though. Please, kindly, with all due respect, do not be leaving me any recommendations of what movie you guys want me to see, okay? Blame it on my ADHD, but I actually have quite a demand avoidance. So if you recommend me something continuously, I will just continue to ignore it. At the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a really fun way that we're going to pick the next movie we're gonna be watching together. So I do hope you stick around. I have purchased, well, technically rented this movie off of YouTube. So shout out to YouTube for not really sponsoring this video, but we gonna use YouTube today. I am going to be working overtime in post-edit to make sure that everything that I'm showing is, of course, you know, like by law. There's going to be not too much shared with y'all. So there are going to be a bunch of spoilers here. We're gonna talk about what we are seeing, what's going on, but of course, we're not going to be showing the entire movie. This is my first time doing this type of content, so just bear with me. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're gonna have some fun together. That's all that matters. This is a particular movie that I've personally been quite excited about. Ever since I saw it coming out, I was like, yo, this is like obviously right up my alley. Now, do I think it's actually going to be like a brilliant movie? Absolutely not, with all due respect. But it is something fun that we can really dive into. There obviously have been some controversies in the tarot community saying that, you know, it's kind of villainizing and demonizing tarot. It's just a movie, guys. Like, it's okay if we can just remove the politics, if you can call it that, out of the equation and just simply enjoy someone's fun adaptation, spooky adaptation. Just get over it. It's okay. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, I am an intuitive reader. I got my tarot cards lined up right next to me, as y'all can obviously see. So I'm gonna give some of my own input and such. Now, I'm not a traditional tarot reader by any way, so I'm assuming that there's going to be some sort of mythologies or something that aligns with more traditional means. Again, I'm just here to kind of have some fun, so we gonna just do this. Now, I know what you might be asking, Kat, we are watching a movie, so what are you snacking on? Fit King Delicious. These are not sponsored. It's actually something that I just found as I was grocery shopping. They are some no sugar added cookies, milky with coconut. I want some really kind of healthier snacks, I suppose, to add into my roster when I'm enjoying something and like just mindlessly munching on things. I've never actually tried these yet, so unboxing. Ooh. And I'm drinking it down with a good old cup of coffee and some water to balance out the caffeine. Let me know what you're gonna be munching on while you're watching this video. I'm always curious, like, what are your favorite snacks? Most people choose like popcorn or something. I'm not really a fan of popcorn. I know, I'm sorry. Unless it's smart food. There's something about that. It is crack. So good. But yeah, without further ado, actually, before we do begin, I am curious and curious. What are the Rotten Tomatoes tarot ratings? Let's dive in. 17%. All right, so I'm really not expecting some brilliance here, as I have obviously already mentioned, but without further ado, we're not going to let any reviews cloud us just yet. We can read a few later on, but let's just start, shall we? Let's just go ahead, click play. Oh, I should probably put my headphones on.
I love that we're out here Just a bunch of best friends.
This is a whole vibe. I absolutely love camping. Being out in nature like that.
Most likely to get married first. Haley and Grant.
Awkward. He's gonna break up with her.
Something happened with you guys?
We broke up.
Oh, what? Just ended it, but
He's not very ambitious.
maybe I'm just too ambitious.
So I do really like the flip-flopping here between the conversations and how they like correlate, but like from different angles. Pretty decently done.
Pretty sure this place has booze locked up somewhere, right?
See, there's a keep bell sign on that door, right?
Nothing like obstructing privacy. No problem.
Never mind. These are tarot cards anyway.
Paxton, it's pronounced tarot.
I was about to say I absolutely cannot stand when people pronounce tarot like carrot.
I've never seen cards like this before.
That's a really cool deck. If it exists out there, somebody please drop the link below because I will happily add it to my collection.
Seriously, I don't want to.
Oh, come on, Haley, it's my birthday.
And then like a little peer pressure to get the haunting started.
It's kind of an unspoken rule not to use somebody else's deck.
Do I necessarily believe that?
13th card in the center. That indicates the overall theme of the reading.
So I'm going to assume that all of the cards are actually going to manifest as like demons in real life.
Creative.
Okay, so let's note. We have the High Priestess, we have the Hanged Man in the middle.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I really would love to go to the bathroom.
Is something spooky going to happen to him while he's in the washroom? Oh, who's that? Don't you hate when that happens? Your imagination just starts like playing with you. You think you see something, but really it's just your chair full of laundry.
They're waiting for their friends.
All right, we got the Magician to add to the list.
But you can also be kind of bullheaded and make rash decisions.
Oh, we got the Fool. I'm excited for the Fool. I absolutely love the Fool. He's one of my favorite in tarot. Although I can't really necessarily say that either because I love so many of the cards. But the Jester is a really brilliant archetype, I would personally say. So I'm excited what they're gonna do with this character.
I actually do see you showing up for your friends in an unexpected way.
Foreshadowing.
You're a rule breaker, down to earth, and you're also kind of sensitive.
Sensitive. When have I ever been sensitive?
Trust me, Capricorns are incredibly sensitive. Ooh, we got the Hermit. Interesting how every middle card so far, though, has been a major arcana. It's not necessarily impossible, but statistically not very plausible.
So let me get this straight. You just pull some cards and make up whatever you want. Is that how this works?
Don't make it awkward.
Arrogant, and always need to be right.
We got the Devil!
Maybe you should see what the stars have to say about you.
What else do we have? Who is that?
Love's gonna be the death of me.
Ah, death. Facts. Really cool! I'm excited to see these creatures. Ooh!
Yo.
Why do I relate to this character?
Becky's corpse was found tangled in the creek, her limbs twisted up like a soft pretzel.
What is this?
What do you mean, what is this?
Yo, who is this guy? Because I relate.
Was the killer.
Guys, I won! $700!
Hello?
The spookies begin.
Yeah, hello? Very funny, guys.
Goodbye.
You are a Libra.
It's gonna be another jump scare or something. Oh, there she is. That's the High Priestess guaranteed, no? Crushing blow. Let's have another cookie. These are really yummy, by the way. Nom nom nom. This is kind of giving me like a Final Destination vibe.
This is really happening.
Or like Scream, where one by one a group of people are just fated to die.
Well, thank you for walking me home.
Anytime.
She kind of looks like that girl from Riverdale. What? He's next? So is there no particular order to this thing? It was all a dream.
Whatever was going to happen would have happened.
How can you say that?
That's when I got into tarot. And every time they told me she wasn't gonna make it.
Tarot is so honest. The way that I'm like forever looking over my shoulders when I'm walking around at night. Actually, honestly, even in the daytime. Struggles of being a woman, am I right? This is where I would walk so fast. Get me out of there. Oh, hell nah. Okay, so I'm going to assume that he gets hit by a train or something, because that imagery right there. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know. Judgment. Ooh. Be careful. Y'all see that right there? All right, so the Hermit. Like, why would you seclude yourself? I hate jump scares. There it is. Beep, beep. Bye-bye. Oh. I said this is how he's gonna go. Something my kid brother and I do is we plug our ears when we know that there's a jump scare, because audio like significantly increases the scare, but once you take that out of the equation, it's not as spooky. But considering I gotta, you know, it's gonna probably be more scares where that came from, I could guarantee it.
Police are investigating the death of a 21-year-old male.
Any idea why he broke into a restricted zone late at night?
Why is he interrogating them like this?
Well, look, we appreciate you guys talking to us. I know it's been a tough couple of days.
A tough couple of days.
2 of our friends are dead.
2 of our friends are dead.
Yeah, don't you think that's just a little strange?
I'm like the best and worst person to watch movies with. So this is kind of fun because it allows me to actually vocalize a lot more of my predictions than I obviously would in a theater or watching it next to anyone that's not my little brother. My little brother and I, we tend to sit here and be like, this is what's gonna happen. So we have some fun with that.
Why are you looking at us like that?
Oh, I don't know, Haley. Maybe it's because the killer's right here in this room. The killer almost always knows the victim.
Almost always.
Maybe it's a coincidence.
I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in fate.
Huh?
Girl.
I said something about a ladder, and they found
We
her.
know how they found her. Can we all just take a minute here? You think our readings are coming true?
Yes.
Maybe we should call our parents.
What are you, 12?
What? I'm 34 and I still call my mama.
What's it say?
Something about divination. A bunch of people in Mexico died after a reading.
Oh,
Cool.
What, are they driving to Mexico now?
No. Hey, you know what? You dated someone who's into star signs and shit.
Sorry. All right, so one thing I'm unable to totally piece together is the order in which they're fated. Because Mr. Capricorn was like the second last one to get his reading, no? But Libra was first.
Want to guess how many bodies she's got buried out here?
Okay, dude, smart killers don't actually bury bodies, okay? They chop the body parts up and put them in the walls.
Smart ones do, but many of them do just kind of dump them and forget them.
Mexico City, 1951. 6 mysterious deaths in under 48 hours. One connection between the victims. They all got their horoscopes read at a wedding.
Okay, a tarot reading is not called a horoscope. Can we just stop confusing the two?
All of these readings were done with cards from a wooden box with a zodiac wheel on the front of it.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Tarot.
I spent my whole life trying to understand why I lived and they didn't. I did everyone's reading but my own. Combining horoscopes and tarot was, and still is, the most powerful form of divination known to man. She knew that.
Who?
The astrologer.
Clever.
Am I tripping or is the car slowing down?
You may even find technology failing for no reason. Don't panic, that'll soon be water under the bridge.
Oh shit. We're on a bridge right now.
Oh, run. Don't do it, girl.
Don't run!
You're not a very good listener. How are you going to get out of the car? Hi, Lasso. Oh, honey. Well, it was Golem.
It's not your fault. We need to go back to campus and find a place for us to barricade in and isolate.
And do literally the thing that you're not supposed to do.
Her horoscope. It came true. The hanged man. What?
Oh, hell no! This is True Crime 101. I'm gonna go back to my room, I'm gonna lock myself in there and wait for this shit to blow over.
You're just gonna calmly walk away.
On,
Don't
go, okay?
even. Anyways, I wonder who's next. Bye-bye, Paxton.
Yeah, well, let's just hope the house is still available.
It is, because I just booked it.
He has the Fool, doesn't he? I'm so excited. Where is he? Here, Jester, Jester, Jester. Tricky, tricky. Hee hee hee. Wave at him. Please just wave at him. Taunt him. Oh. Oh? Hello? Take the bull by the horns. Hunted, help, help. A fool? In close places. There it is. Bye-bye, Paxton.
And I'm boxed in.
He's just having fun now.
Destruction by incineration is the best way to remove an ancient curse from an object.
Ah, yeah. Let me guess, it's not gonna burn?
Why aren't they burning?
Why didn't they just ask the lady how to do it since she's such a specialist in all of this?
Thank you for coming.
The astrologer bound her spirit to the deck. She embodies the cards, like a shapeshifter.
Did they draw all that? Wow.
I've waited a long time for this. We're not alone.
It's her.
She's reading my horoscope.
Six of Swords. This is the first minor arcana that came out as an outcome card. Often depicted as essentially moving away, shifting from one perspective to another, since swords are mental. They're air signs. But in this case, she'll likely be stabbed like 6 times in the kitchen or something. There it is. That's a little too obvious. But that's also depicting the 10 of Swords in a way too. So it's interesting they chose that depiction.
Wait, what? Where's Paige?
Haley?
And if the astrologer transmutes as all of these creatures, is she able to divide herself up and be them all synonymously, or is it like a packing order to this? Ouch. Hello. He looks like he smells. Peekaboo. The applause. if the applause, applause, applause.
We're not getting out of here, are we?
That night we first met, I asked the stars if we should be together. The answer was no. And a few weeks ago, I did another reading, hoping things had changed, but it was the same.
And maybe we were cursed from the start.
Okay, so you can always use tarot to offer yourself clarity, but it doesn't always mean that you have to follow what comes up verbatim. Tarot is only a tool. You are the one that's always in control. You are in the power seat. You have the free will. Now, there's obviously some things that are fated, which I guess they're really playing a lot on in this movie. But, you know, just because you're having some difficulties in your relationship and your cards are saying break up really doesn't mean you have to. They're likely actually pointing to some form of clarity and perspective that you require to see within yourself and work through, right? Ah, he looks cool. He looks like an orc mixed with like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Go! Go!
All right, so her goal is to what? Find the deck and read the lady? Ah! Not a portal to hell? Why does there always have to be a portal to hell in these movies?
All of your cards are reversed. Your horoscope tells me you're in pain.
Watch it like be the most positive card too. The lovers.
What happened to you was horrible. And staying stuck in the past isn't going to change the future. I read your cards. Death can mean the end of something, or the start of something new.
They did it! And they all lived happily ever after. Or did they?
You think anyone will believe us?
Guess we'll find out.
Reboot.
Reboot!
Hey, car.
It's Paxton. How? Huh? Plot hole. Wait.
So, wait. The deck went up in flames and the astrologer, like, vaporized?
They better explain how he survived.
Whoa.
Hold on a second. I'm lost. How did you get out of the elevator again?
My cat-like reflexes.
So you're saying you outfooled the fool?
Of course I did. Although it might have helped that my roommate Todd showed up out of nowhere and opened the elevator because that thing kind of just disappeared.
Paxton?
Hey.
Oh, nah. Sorry, I don't accept that. But it is what it is. All right, well, I guess that's a bibbity all for that movie. What do I think about it? Pretty predictable, obviously, as we already know. I thought that some of the major arcana depictions looked actually pretty cool, you know, like great costume work and set design. There's definitely that plot hole about Paxton surviving the elevator. I mean, if it just took somebody showing up to have this jester demon disappear, I mean, I don't know, whatever. At the end of the day, it is just a spooky movie, so we're not exactly looking for realism here, are we? Let's dive on into the reviews, shall we? Rotten Tomatoes. Let's do audience reviews. Let's see. All right, so boring. Turns it off halfway. Acting sucks. It's just another one of those adults trying to act like teens, is as always completely failing at it. So I just end up cringing. The entire movie is predictable. Yeah, I could at least agree to that. What else that we got here? Any high reviews? This is exactly what I have been looking for. It takes all the good from the awesome 90s horrors and then modernizes it for today. I was thoroughly satisfied. Interesting. Horror movie for kids. Dull and predictable. There it is. Final Destination-esque nonsense and twisted form solely aimed as teenage fright fest with forgettable characterization and exaggerized its therapeutically coerced purpose. All right, anything else? This movie could have been so much better. Semi-okay jump scares. I mean, I definitely jumped here and there. Some point the whole thing just became so predictable. CGI was good, I will agree with that. The only enjoyable parts were the ending and the first kill, in my opinion. All right, this movie was corny, but to be honest, I think every new generation horror movie is terrible. Make horror movies great again. I understand. All right, so there seems to be like some mixed reviews. For the horror junkies and those who just kind of enjoy it just to enjoy it, if I was to give this a rating from 1 to 5, I'd give it, maybe I'll give it like a 2. One for the movie itself and another one for you, Soul Fam, because I am so excited and thankful that you watched this through. Let me know with your comments down below. What do you think? Have you watched this movie? If so, what were your thoughts? Was it super predictable for you as well? Let me know. But before I do let y'all go, I did let you know that I'm going to have a really fun way of selecting the next movies we're going to watch together. So, using the Horror Oracle deck, we're going to shuffle in and let fate decide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this camera, flip it right over, and let's see what the cards gotta say. All right, Spirit, come on through and please select the next movie we're going to watch. Straight from the top, we have Trickster. All right, so we're going to be watching It. Stay tuned for that one. And that is that. So fam, again, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing the next flick with you. Again, comment and like and subscribe. Do all of the YouTubey things because it really helps me out. Thanks again for just hanging out with me. You know, sometimes I just want to be me with you. So again, thank you. That's a bibbity all from me, folks. Until next time. Mwah! Peace.